Hi, I'm Aaron, this is John, and we're the owners of Generation Homes Northwest. I come from a family of builders, grew up working on job sites during the summer, during spring break, just learning the ropes from the ground up really. So I've been doing this as long as I can remember.
Aaron and I met in high school, and shortly thereafter we reconnected through the home building industry working with Aaron's dad. Through the years, Aaron and I have been able to work with thousands of people in the county.
We realized that our skill set, the way that we work together, or the way we collaborate on design, on the vision, on how we treat clients, the entire process, we just wanted to do it on our own. It was time for us to step out and do it independently. And that is why Generation started. We've collaborated with multiple partners throughout the course of the last decade locally here in the industry. But we're excited that we get to do something independent together. It's just the two of us bringing all of our experience and our vision to life. When people come, they talk to a home builder, they've got a lot of ideas, a lot of concepts, a lot of dreams that they're trying to bring to reality. And that can be a real big process, taking it from a Pinterest board or a house account and actually turning that into their dream home. And so our job is to sit down with them and really help map out that vision and take the time to collaborate with them to deliver, whether it's the architecture, whether it's the layout, whether it's the small details throughout the house that they want to see come to life. We take the time to really go through that process opposed to just putting our vision on them.
We're able to kind of help take their ideas and their vision of what they want from home and make that a reality. That's something that Aaron and I both feel that we're very good at when it comes to floor plan design, interior design. When someone steps into the model home, I think the first thing we want them to feel is good, and that comes down to how we design and put the homes together. So from the time they meet and talk to one of our associates or us, to the time that they get their keys and move in, to the time that they list their house and want to build another one, the process should always be smooth.
When you built 2,000 plus houses, you've gone through the experiences of what works and what doesn't work. And so we collaborate with designers and with subcontractors and trade partners who know how we operate, what our systems are, how our clients are going to be treated. When you walk into our system, we're not reinventing it for the first time. There's steps that we go through that we know are going to help deliver a smooth process all the way through.
We'll have folks come in and we go from looking at a lot to designing a house, to writing a contract, to beginning the whole build process. And a lot of the times I get the question of, well, what do I do next? And I always have to tell them, you don't have to do anything. We've already gone through the process. So at that point it becomes kind of fun, picking out colors, just kind of envisioning where things are going to be arranged, things like that. It becomes more of a fun anticipation of the build being complete rather than, oh my gosh, I have this long list of things I have to do now.
When you're buying with Generation, you are working with us, the owners. We're hands-on. We sit down with you and we go through your floor plan. We're redrawing the bathroom. We're getting down to the details. It's a very hands-on, one-on-one experience with the owners.
We're trying to give the client more for the dollar. So everybody has a budget. Whether your budget is $300,000 or $4 million, when you buy with Generation, our goal is that you will feel like you're getting the most you can get for the dollar. We feel like we put a lot of thought into the trim details, how the railings put together, all those little things that translate from just a house that's been thrown together to an actual home that's been thought out and built with some purpose.
Taking the time to say, what is the architecture of this house? What's the style of this house?
Yeah.
Are we craftsmen? Are we modern? Are we farmhouse? And then actually carrying that design philosophy through the entire home. And that's something we take a lot of pride in doing, is paying attention to the details.
One thing that sets us apart is our ability to say yes. Oftentimes when we meet with folks, they have a special need. We can take a standard floor plan and adjust and say yes. When somebody wants to make a change to a bathroom, let's say they have someone in their family with special needs, they need radius space to maneuver a chair, or accessibility for a shower. All of those things we're happy to do for our clients, so long as the plan has room for it, and if not, we can find a plan, make room for it. When we meet with someone, a lot of the times what we want to know is, how do you live in your house? What's important to you? What do you like about your house now? What do you not like about? And take all that information and start with a baseline floor plan.
Whether a client comes in with a completed floor plan and we help them execute that build exactly how they see it, or they come in with a blank piece of paper and we need to design this thing from the ground up, we are able to accommodate either type of buyer, because we're excited to deliver on both fronts.
We're really fortunate, or proud, I guess, that we offer a semi-custom build experience in all of our communities. But a large portion of what we do as well is build complete custom homes for our clients that have their own property or acreage, designing that house specifically for that lot. So if it's a view, or if there's privacy, if there's slope that they want to take advantage of to incorporate it into the lifestyle of how they're going to utilize the space, that creative process for us is a lot of fun, and something that we feel like we're very good at.
We make sure that when we do a custom build for somebody, we take into account the architecture of the home, but also the placement, the style, and the design should complement the lot as well. That's important.
When we designed the home for the parade, it largely was inspired through a trip that I took to Arizona to stay with some friends. And in that home, we had such a great time, and just the way it was laid out and the way it functioned and how we spent time together in the spaces, that was a big inspiration for drawing the plan. And it started with the heart of the plan, which is the dining room and the outdoor living area. We really wanted to bring something different to the Northwest, where in the desert you see a lot of guest houses or casitas and courtyards and things like that. We don't see a lot of that here in the Northwest. So I wanted to incorporate that into the design, along with the indoor-outdoor flow of living space for entertaining and just spending time together, whether it's friends or family. Then the third element of that is we wanted to incorporate architecture that wasn't from the desert. I really enjoy the modern farmhouse style right now, with the 12-12 roof pitches, really clean linear lines. And so we just kind of combined all of that together and ended up with the Whitby. There's little projects within the house, whether it be turning a wall into a hidden door system to access the casita, so that you really never know you have access from inside the house.
The casita, I love the hidden door portion of that, because it gives you the ability to treat it as a separate guest house with its own entrance from the courtyard, so complete separation from the living area. Or if you're going to be using it as an in-home office or something, you have the ability to use that hidden door access, so you have direct connection into the rest of the living area of the home. So it gives you the flexibility to use the space in two different ways. The other thing I love about the house is how we've taken the time to bring that architecture, bring that style, that modern farmhouse, and really make sure that all the elements of the home carry that through. The kitchen design, the custom cabinetry, the white woodwork, the shiplap accents throughout the backsplash and the fireplace, the reclaimed brick that we're using throughout the interior and exterior of the home. All of those are just touches that really underscore the style that we wanted to capture here, and you'll see it consistent throughout the home. It's not something we just threw on the outside. It's really carried through the entire design of the house. When you walk in the entrance of the home, the design is set up so that the dining, kitchen, great room, and outdoor living all tie together. One of the biggest things you're going to notice is the open design. The dining room, kitchen, great room are all connected to the outdoor living area with a dual glass door systems that fully open. So your indoor, outdoor living areas all connect. It's seamless. And that was really central to the design of the home, really having that livability, whether you're hosting, entertaining, living with your family. It's a complete open concept and designed for circular traffic flow.
The way the fireplaces are set up to complement each other, one indoor, one outdoor, all on the same line, same heights, I think was important for me in my OCD. I like the textures in the house. I like the matte finish of the floor. I like the textures of the tile. I like the smooth textures of the countertops, the rough textures of the brick. I think all of those things complement each other well. And just how bright the home is. It just feels calming to me when I go in. The lot itself is fortunately surrounded by a lot of nice trees and forest area. And so the light, airy feeling that you get when you come to the house, I think is, during the winter time especially, is going to be really nice for the owners of the home. When it comes to the Whitby, when we designed the plan, and because we had this great canopy of trees in the back, there's one part of the lot that gets the most sun exposure. So we really designed the plan around that as well. So when you walk through the house, even down to where the windows are placed, we really wanted folks to have a feeling of privacy and that they're not in a subdivision. When you look around, you're seeing trees, you're seeing the outside, you're not seeing the house next to you. And once you get outside, the direction of where the living space leads you to the yard and where you're gonna see most of the sun, all of that was done on purpose, and that carries through to everybody we work with.
Spending the time on bedroom placement, window placement, outdoor living area, exposure to the sun, protection of your view, privacy from your neighbors, they're all important elements. And so you have to take all those different factors when you're talking about design of a home and a lot and marry it all together. And that's what we attempted to do with the Whitby, to make sure we covered all those design areas. John and I are really excited to talk about our latest community, the Heights at Pleasant Valley. This project has 10 to 12,000 square foot lots, and we're going to be focused on a variety of architecture: Northwest craftsman, modern farmhouse, and a contemporary, a really nice blend of all three of those.
The location is great because it's within 5 minutes of the I-5-205 freeway connection. It's also located relatively close to the Legacy Salmon Creek Hospital. It's right on the edge of the urban growth boundary, so you have a nice canvas of trees behind you. There'll be a total of 53 lots in the community, and we're taking reservations now and meeting with folks to talk about the design process.
With these oversized 10 to 12,000 square foot lots, we'll be offering a variety of floor plans ranging from 2,500 to 4,000 square feet, room for detached garages, room for shops, a lot of design opportunity to do something different in this community.
Another community we're very excited about is called Salmon Creek Manor. These 8 estate lots are located right on the Salmon Creek Trail. Most of the lots are 15,000 square foot or larger and offer views of the Salmon Creek Greenway and Mount Hood. This will be a full custom experience. We will design and build floor plans based on the lot itself and the client's needs. So really neat project, great location, again, just minutes away from I-5-205, located in a desirable area of Salmon Creek and Philida. Many of the lots will accommodate for homes ranging in footage from 2,800 to 6,000 square feet, daylight basement lots available, which will allow folks to really maximize the space and the views of the property. One neat aspect of Salmon Creek Manor is that we do have access from the community that goes directly to the Salmon Creek Trail. This is a 3.5 mile trail that goes from Northwest 36th Avenue all the way over to Highway 99 by Kleinline Park. So if you're interested in that area, reach out to us. Hey, thanks for stopping in and taking a tour of our house this year. We appreciate it. If you see Aaron or I walking around the show, feel free to ask us any questions you have about the house, or if you have a project you would like us to take a look at, we'd love an opportunity to talk to you about it. Thanks again.